Okay, real talk. Insecurity. We all have been there and it sucks. It's that voice inside our head that constantly tells us you are not good enough, people don't like you. But guess what? We are about to shut that voice down. If you have clicked on this video, you are probably tired of being insecure. Well, I am sharing a few simple steps that will help you stop being insecure and start living confidently. Because here's the thing, insecurities are not a you problem, it's a human problem. And you don't have to let them control your life anymore. By the end of this video, you will have practical steps to transforming your insecurities into superpowers. So stick around and let's get real about changing the mindset. Oh, and hi, I am Ishita Mukherjee, your personal development coach, focusing on everything from self-love to assertiveness to breaking free from that toxic overthinking. If you are ready to grow, you are at the right place. Alright, let's dive right into the good stuff. The first step is identify your insecurities. Let's name it to tame it. Sometimes insecurities become very tricky because we don't even realize what's causing them. So grab a journal and start asking yourself, what am I insecure about? Write everything down, big or small. When you put it on paper, it feels a little less scary. It's no longer this shadow hanging over your head, but something you can actually work on. Once you have listed them all, ask yourself where they came from. Is it society standards, someone else's opinions, or maybe an old experience? Sometimes knowing the source of your insecurities helps to see how irrelevant they are to your current self. The next step is challenge your inner critic. You will never be as good as her. We all have got that voice in our heads, don't we? But guess what? It's a liar. Start challenging it. Next time that critic speaks up, ask yourself, is this actually true? It's not. You have the power to reframe that narrative and tell yourself a better story. And here's an exercise. For every negative thought, write 3 things to prove it wrong. At the beginning, it might seem a little strange, but it will help weaken the grip your inner critic has on you. The third and one of the most important steps is stop comparing yourself with others. Oh, that comparison game, right? Instagram. You see someone else's perfect life and start spiraling, right? Here's the truth though. You are comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Every time you catch yourself comparing, stop and remind yourself that everyone's journey is different and yours is just as valuable. Think of it this way. If you are constantly looking at someone else's plate, you will never going to enjoy your own meal. You deserve to focus on your own growth because no one else's success diminishes your worth. The fourth step is start practicing self-compassion. Tell me something. Would you talk to your friend the way you talk to yourself when you feel insecure about something? Probably not, right? So why be so hard on yourself? Start treating yourself like you would treat a friend, with kindness and with understanding. You are learning, you are growing, and that deserves grace. Self-compassion means allowing yourself to be human, and being human comes with mistakes, setbacks and flaws. The more you accept that, the easier it becomes to love yourself even during the hard days. The fifth and most important point is embrace your uniqueness. There is no other person on this planet with your exact blend of personality, experiences and quirks. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's mold, try to focus on yourself because there is no one like you. Celebrate your uniqueness because that's where your true power lies. When you embrace what makes you different, you are no longer trying to fit in. You start living authentically, and that's when your confidence shines through. Remember, this is a journey. Insecurities don't just go away overnight. It takes time, but with consistency and self-love, you will definitely see a shift, I promise. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more such tips on personal growth, self-love, and becoming the most confident version of yourself.